will U.S. markets end the year with a bang? What factors could impact market performance in this shortened week of trading?
Well, this week I don't expect very much. There's a good possibility that we could still top 2,100 on the Dow. Basically, light holiday trading volume is probably going to be the essence of this market staying range-bound and maybe just inching up a little bit.
Great. And do you expect the rally to continue in the new year?
I think so, but I think it'll be mostly in the small micro-cap to mid-cap sectors.
What are the big wild cards that could derail market performance next year?
Well, I guess, the real wild card for the markets in 2015 are the deflationary aspects of the Eurozone, Russia continuing to fall into negative growth. Obviously, that would weigh on global economic activity. Asia also slowing down. We see that with China. Most likely China is going to miss its target of 7.5%, closer maybe to 7.1, 7.2% of gross domestic product. So that's going to weigh a bit on the global economy, and that could derail stocks.
Great. And lastly, how about the Fed and its decision to raise interest rates? How might that factor in terms of?
I think the market is pretty much discounted that the Fed is going to pull the trigger in the second half of the year. Now, whether it happens in the second quarter or the third quarter, I think it's pretty much discounted in the market. And I think the fact that the Fed has again mentioned patience in its last communique, which basically can be interpreted in the fact that they probably are not going to be so aggressive in raising rates, simply because there's no inflation. And if the deflationary aspect continues to threaten the Eurozone, I think that the Fed is going to take that into consideration. They're definitely going to raise rates this year. It's just a question of whether or not they will be aggressive or less aggressive. My guess is that we're probably looking at perhaps 1% Fed funds rate by the end of 2015.